Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Ah, we're here again on a nice Sunday evening with the mail order freedom team. And we're going to get this party started. Uh, Last week, I hope everybody had a good Easter. We didn't hold a meeting last week, but we're here again this week. We will be here every Sunday at 8 o'clock. So I invite everybody to jump on the call. Invite your prospects to the meeting, and this is a way that you can get your people in. I mean, they get to see the camaraderie, they get to see the help that everybody gives, and most importantly, you get to hear everybody's story. And everybody has different backgrounds, different uh, different places we've come from to get where we are and where we're going. So it's a very powerful place to invite people to. Me and Pandora, um, we're making some moves. We're doing some things along with some other people here on the call on the meeting. But we're putting something very very powerful together that I think all of us can benefit from. And like I said, for me, I'm challenging myself to do things that I've never done before inside my business, because it comes to a point to where we have to look at this thing as a real business. I think if you're the type that want to, like me, I want to leave my job. I want to lead people. I want to teach people. I want to see other people successful on my account. So I think you know I'm doing what I need to do to push myself to do bigger things. And I think each one of us, if we can just get that in our minds that we're going to push ourselves, I think you'll find yourself being immensely successful inside not only this business but your business. But what I'm going to do, Pandora, she has a lot she's got on the table. She wants to tell about and everything. So she's going to sort of be the nucleus for tonight. But what I'm gonna start out with, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Michael White. I'm a country boy. I'm from the beautiful state of North Carolina. I linked up with Pandora and a couple other businesses, and and so when I saw this business, I had to call her up and say, hey, tell me a little bit about this, because I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing it in so many places. And so she told me about it. I already had my mind made up that I was going to join the business. And yeah, I had my mind made up that I was going to join the business. And I thought, Pandora was the right one to join with. And one thing that I can let you know about our team and the leadership that we have is that right now we're touchable. We're not like these people that you see all over the internet that, they say the right things and they're doing a lot of the right things, but, as a newbie sometimes, or someone that, you need someone to talk to, you need someone to sort of bounce things off with, we are touchable. We're touchable right now. Not to say that a year down the road, 2 years down the road, something may be different, but right now we are touchable. But just a little bit more about me. I'm a technician. I'm an auto body technician. I'm the guy that, when you bang your car, when a train run into your car, I'm the guy that makes it look back brand new. Now, for me, that is a laborsome job. It's a laborsome trade. And so years back, I started thinking, I said, I can't work like this all my life. I can't physically work like this all my life. It's just too demanding. And so, I'm like a lot of people, you get tired of your job, you want to do something different. And me personally, I'm a guy of solitude. I like to be by myself. I never really like working around people or with people. And I've ran my own businesses for a while. And, but I had to go back and work for somebody, which was okay. And I just knew it was temporary. But, I used to be in the housing business. I got into buying and selling houses, doing mortgage loans. And at that point in my life, that was around '05, '06 time frame. I got into buying and selling houses, and I started making more money than I ever made in my life. And I thought that was going to make me a millionaire. I thought I was going to get rich doing that, because it exposed me to a different kind of money. So when you're sitting at a closing table at a house, closing a loan out, selling a house, I mean, you having $25, $30, $40,000 dropped in your lap, and you're doing that once or twice a month. It sort of changes your perspective on what money is. And I'm not saying that that's all the money in the world, because to some people, that's no money. But for somebody like me, from the background that I come from, that was a lot of money. So, but around '07, if you guys can remember, the housing market, it exploded. I mean, that bubble popped. And when it popped, and, my income, it popped with it. I couldn't sell a house. I couldn't close a loan. So, I had to sort of regroup. I had to sort of reinvent myself. And I had to think, one day I said, I got to be able to duplicate that income again, that kind of income. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it at a job, because I don't think no one would pay me my worth. And so, marketing came along, and I decided, I'd always been in businesses to where, you go and you beg your family and friends, drag people to these hotel meetings. And, and I joined the business, and, I done pretty good. But I was the only one that was recruiting. I was the only one that was recruiting, and my whole team, out of probably 25 people that I put in, which, if you saw how much I sweated, I had to sweat to get these 25 people in. But no one done anything. The only one that ever done anything was me. I was the one running around doing presentations, convincing people to get in this business, to get in a business, the business I was promoting. But I learned this thing about attraction marketing, and it works. I always tell people, learn attraction marketing, learn how to always attract a fresh source of leads to you, because if you can put value out in the marketplace, people will follow you, people will join you. And that's what I started doing. I started learning attraction marketing. But to make a long story short, I've had some success, but I've had a lot of failures. This business right here, I'm starting to see the success coming back. And it gives you the confidence that you can do it, because this company right here, the 30-day success formula, they put so many things in place to make you successful. And one thing that they have done, this company has operated over 4 years quietly in the direct mail space. And you've had people that has been making quiet fortunes under the radar. This has just recently hit the internet. So, look at this business, take it serious, because it can put you on the path to financial wealth. And I would like to say, I did put out my first campaign, and I got my first business partner, my very first one. And I got a lot of stuff going out this week. So, it's really motivated me to really keep going, keep pushing, and put myself where I know I deserve to be. But that's enough about me. I can rant on all night long about me, but I want to bring Miss Pandora out. She has some things that she want to put out on the table. She will be probably the one that will be introducing some of you guys. So without further ado, Miss Pandora Martin, go ahead and take the stage.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking out the time this evening to join us on the Hangout. And we're looking forward to doing many, many more of those. Thank you, Micah, and congratulations on your first sale. Awesome, awesome. That just shows that dedication, persistence pays off. Okay, guys. So with what Michael just said, he's working a job and working all these hours, and he still was able to mail out his information and get a sale. And I was looking to see if did you see your new person on here?
I don't see him.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, guys, I'm going to get right to it. First, I want to say I'm Pandora. I came online 2011 when I was actually working a full-time job. And I was just looking to figure out how to make money online, okay? And I couldn't figure it out, okay? I didn't have anybody to show me, failed at it miserably for a couple of years. I kind of gave it up, and I came back into the game, and I learned direct mail. That's when I found my success 2013, and I knew that worked. And then I later on learned internet marketing, and now, pretty much I'm unstoppable with it. But then I got laid off in 2015. I was already working this, so I didn't even look back. I just kept moving forward. But how did this land into my lap? I'm trying to just kind of cut through the chase a little bit. Gentleman introduced it to me. He kind of like Micah. He's done some business opportunities with me in the past. And he came to me and he said, hey, I got something I want you to look at. I didn't talk to him about it. He just shot me an email on it. I looked at it. He had in the email a testimony of how he got started, December of 2018. And all the money he made, and he is not an online guy. He doesn't do anything online, no internet marketing, anything. And when he said he found success with this, I knew it would be a great opportunity for me to get in and share it with the masses. And that means it's duplicatable. Okay. So I think a lot of times we overthink things, guys. Don't do that. This is not that kind of deal. You'll see me time to time. I'm looking at my notes because I kind of made some notes I want to go over for you. But to piggyback on what Micah said, to bring you up to where we are right now, the 30-Day Success Formula is an offline program. The products are online though, guys. So if you don't know that by now, they do have digital products. Okay, it just so happens they were using direct mail marketing to promote it. That's all. That's the only difference. It's not online. They don't give you a link to share, which is the typical thing we're used to, an affiliate link. Send people to a website, they sign up and they pay with a credit card or something of that nature. They just decided not to do that. And they've been doing this for 4 years. So it's already been proven without us being in the business. This has been working, okay? So why reinvent the wheel? Just move forward with what they've given us. The sales letter, it converts because the gentleman that introduced it to me, we didn't have a conversation. He sent me the information. I looked at the flyer. I knew I had to get in and I took action and here I am today. So the other thing I want to say is, so you're getting 8 modules, guys, with this. When you join, you should have received a welcome email that gives you your products. They email you your products, okay, the digital products, and you can download them, and it should be probably in a PDF format. And the other thing, I want to make sure you guys open your welcome packet, okay? You should have received maybe a red folder like this. Please open that. It has a lot of great information in there, okay? It really tells you about the program. And they even give you a blueprint, if you will, okay? So that's key. If you joined, you want to get yourself familiar with the company, okay? So that's the first thing I want to bring up because I've been getting a lot of people that's joined and they haven't even opened the welcome kit, okay? So do that. So what do they have? They also have e-commerce stores, guys. They're done for you e-commerce stores. They have the credit cards, and we get paid on all that. If someone joins that, you're going to get a percentage. You're going to get a commission on that. So it's not only about the 8 modules, but if someone joins, look in this package, you will see the products in here, okay? They have concierge services, the debit cards, and the e-commerce stores. Now, a new update, I don't know if you've heard about it. They're going to be adding another level to the program. We're going to have a new sales letter, okay? So it's going to be updated with some more testimonies with the new product level. They're looking at electronic processing. I don't know all the details on it yet. We don't know, but electronic processing is coming. And they're looking at getting accredited. That's powerful, meaning with the Better Business Bureau, okay? So that's very powerful right there because, of course, you may have heard out there, a lot of people are saying, oh, this is a scam and this and that. Guys, we have products. It would be a scam if we didn't have a product. Okay, so they're adding another level to that. So this is just getting better and better. Okay, so treat this, as Micah said, like a business, because it is a business. You invested in it. That's why you're here. So remember why you joined. Okay, so I'm kind of just going to go through some more notes that I've got. So you get your welcome letter. We've put everything in the group. Go into the file section, and I'm adding different things. So make sure you just check it maybe at least weekly to see what new I have added. I know I added a new mailing list company. I added a welcome letter. What you call it, a cover letter. If you guys want to be personal, you can put your picture in there. You have the template. All you have to do is input your information, okay? And you can add that to your mailings, okay? When it goes out, that will make a difference because people can see your face, okay? And a little bit about you. So do that. And let's see. Some other things I just want to pinpoint here. You know, we've been getting a lot of people that go, hey, well, when do you think I'm going to get my first sale and things of that nature? Guys, we have no idea. Don't worry about that. You're overthinking things, okay? Nobody can tell you when you're going to get your first sale. What your job is to do is just be persistent and dedicated. Stay focused. I think a lot of people are getting distracted because they're online seeing people opening packages and asking all these questions. What if this? What if that? Just focus on you guys. Don't compare yourself to other people, okay? The commissions will come with persistence, okay? So first, let's get our mindset right. You know, I don't know if you ever heard of the stinking thinking that's being negative. So if you bring that negative energy in, you know, if you think it, it's going to be displayed in what you're doing with your business. So stay positive and don't be distracted. I tell people sometimes it may be best to just get off social media, okay? Just focus on the group and not look at all these other things, okay? Because sometimes it's easy to just be distracted, and then you get discouraged, and then that starts to roll in and kick in. So stay very positive, all right? And do the work. This is not a hard business. I have several affiliate programs I'm a part of, okay? With this is so simple. You don't have to worry about the internet. You don't have to worry about solo ads. You don't have to worry about autoresponder, any of those things. I had someone the other day ask me, I'm newbie. What should I do? Mail. That's what you should do. I mean, if the company is showing where people are senior citizens doing this business, guys. 78, 60, 80 years old. Okay. So mail. If you can afford for them to mail for you, go for it. If not, we've given you everything you need in that back office to proceed. So there shouldn't be nothing holding you up from moving forward. All right. So you've got to be, the other thing is please be patient. This is mailing. This is not instantaneous. You have to think about that. And you think about how you move. Did you automatically, as soon as you saw the flyer? Most people aren't. I'm that way. When I see something, I kind of take action if I see that it's something I believe in and I can do. But most people aren't. They're going to, go around a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, researching this, checking that. So you have to think that somebody gets this in the mail. They don't know you. They're not going to just automatically pull out their wallet and FedEx and priority mail you some money today. You have to be patient. But as long as you put the work out, remember, it's about getting your letters into the marketplace. The more your letters are out in that marketplace, the better results you're going to get. And then as you're building your team and people are signing up with you, remember, you're getting those indirect. Okay, those indirect sales are going to start coming in. So you just have to focus on that, getting it out there. Okay, and worry about your budget. Don't worry about what someone else can afford to do. You have to focus on your budget. I get a lot of people say, well, how many should I mail? I don't know. I don't know what your budget is. Decide what that is. It's 55 cents a stamp. That should, figure out how that's going to work for you, and just be persistent with it. Okay, so with that, that's what you need. You need patience. You need to be consistent. Trust the process that it's going to work. It's been working. Before you knew about it online, it was working. So remember that. This has already been working for 4 years before we even knew about it. Okay? So with that, all you need is letters, envelopes, stamps, and leads. You got a business in a box. That's it. Okay? But please be sure to look at that welcome letter. We included in the group, there's a new email address if you're not familiar with it to request your flyer. Okay. So do that. If you know, I'm seeing people getting it a little bit quicker than it was before. If not, the worst case, what I'm finding out is you can take the sales letter that they sent you in here, take it to an Office Depot, scan it, have them scan it in, and you can literally type in those boxes your information and your sponsor's information. Okay, so really, again, there's nothing holding you back other than you moving forward. Okay, now I want to, I see I've got Wayne on here. I want to just welcome Wayne. He's new. He just started, was it last week or early this week? And Wayne already has his first person in. I'm not sure if that's her on the line. We had Ashley joined him, and that was an indirect for me. Let's see. And I want to welcome France. I see you on here. He just joined this week. And I'm just trying to shout out some of the people that just got started. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I can't see some of these names and some different names that I don't see, but I want to welcome everyone. And let's see. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything, Michael? I don't know if I said this or not. Did I say they're looking at getting accredited with the Better Business Bureau? I may have said that already.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so those are the highlights of what I just wanted to bring to you guys. It was what I'm seeing that's been coming to me this week. Mostly people are trying to figure out, well, when am I going to get my first sale? I mailed out 100 letters. Guys, the other thing I want to kind of give you an example of, when you're online, okay, when you're online, one of the things we teach is you need to get traffic to your website, right? So look at it that way. We don't have a website, but we're trying to get people to the sales letter. So how do we get people to our sales letter? We need to mail it and mail it and mail it and mail it, right? And then when we online, we're saying we need to get people to the capture page for them to input their information. So it's the same analogy. We want to get the letters out to the people so they open the envelopes and they read the information. And from that point, that's all we can do. It's up to them to make the decision. But the more you get it out there in the marketplace, that's the key, okay? And just be consistent with that, all right? I think that's all I had. I thought I had another person. Oh, George, I don't see him on here. Let's see, George. Well, George made his first sale this week. I got an indirect from him as well. And I don't see, I was trying to see if I saw another person on here that I needed to shout out. I think that's all I had, Micah. Wait a minute. Are we getting what's happening here? Upgraded. Something just, did it send you a message about upgrading something?
No.
Okay, I just saw something about upgrading. Okay, on the time. So we're good on the time?
Yeah, we good.
We're good on the time. Okay, so those are the major things that I have. Does anybody have any questions? If you want to put it in the chat box, let's do that. And again, welcome all the new members. Just make sure you go to the group to get the information to get started. If you have a question, put it in the chat box.
Okay. Well, I think what we'll do now is bring each and every one, as many people as we can bring out.
You want to do that? Okay, and then put your questions in there. We can we can answer those as well, guys.
Yeah, put your questions in the chat box, and also while we're addressing questions, let's take a few minutes, two or 3 minutes, tell your story, your background, where you coming from, where you at.
Let me do this. Let me call out. How about France? France, you want to come forward? Hey, how's it going? Is he muted? There we go.
There you go.
Hey, France, how's it going?
Hear me?
We can hear you. We can see you too.
All right.
Awesome.
So I want to thank Pandora and Micah for introducing me. And as you know, I'm brand new, so I would like to let you know that I was born in Haiti and raised in New York City. and I came down to Orlando about 20 years ago, and heard something about the internet, and I was fascinated by it, and I always wanted to see if I can, I know there's opportunities, but if I can just put my name out there and hopefully I can do something to help people, and that's kind of my thing, just to help people. And right now I'm into a lot of businesses right now, so hopefully this will be a life-changing opportunity for me, and we'll see how it goes.
So what made you attracted to this opportunity? And how did you find this opportunity? Well, how did you get here?
Well, I was searching online, like most of us, and I was into network marketing and other internet businesses, and I stumbled it through the YouTube, and I saw Pandora on YouTube, and that sounds interesting. Mail, I haven't heard mail orders in a long time. I mean, this is back in the days where you received something in the mail and you thought it was junk mail, but it was opportunities, and well, it's here on the internet. So and if I can do that in today's market, who knows? So I'm very optimistic by it, and hopefully there's a lot of opportunities out there to make a name for myself.
Absolutely. Well, welcome aboard. We look forward to your much success.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. All right. Who else do we have? Mr. Wayne, are you there? Mr. Wayne, did he disappear? Okay. How about Timothy? Timothy? Okay. Let's see, who else do we have? I'm trying to get some of the new people that just got started with us. I don't see Wayne on here. He was on here. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, no more questions. I'm looking at the chat here. Okay, I don't see any questions. Anybody have any questions?
Pandora.
Yes.
To upgrade, you
Yes.
just pay the difference if you want to upgrade. Is that how it works?
No, but that's a good question. I'm glad you brought that up too, because I got some emails on that. No, what you have to do is contact customer service. You have to send them an email or give them a call. But what I found, what's very quick, and it's worked for me that way, is you send the email and in the subject say, I want to upgrade, and say whatever level it is. That seems to be an attention grabber. And then in the body of the email, give them your full name, give them my name as your sponsor, and then tell them what level you want to upgrade to, and then say, how much do I need to send to each person? And they will send you an email back with instructions. It's an instructional email for upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, so because remember, you have to pay, again, you're going to pay 3 people, whatever that amount is, and they'll have to tell you, because everybody's at different levels. So that's what I like about this. It keeps it cheat proof, because you have to call customer service. We can't just tell you how much to send in.
I see. Okay.
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 Pandora, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I done got off the screen, and just keep going with it. I'm trying to get back. I don't know. I hit a button, so I'm trying to get back, but just keep it moving. Just keep it going.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? Trying to see if there's any more questions that anybody may have.
Okay.
No questions, anybody? Well, we kind of just started this hangout thing. I'm gonna call it a hangout. To me, it's not really a webinar, but it's informational. The week before Easter, and Michael said, hey, well, let's do this. So we started it, and I think we're gonna try to kind of keep it going, okay? And at this time, at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. And as we grow, more people will come on. And you feel free to invite, your prospects or your teammates that's already, have joined you as well, guys, because we want to share this with everybody because, again, this is going to go out online, after it's recorded, and we're going to put it in the back office too for the people that have missed it, or if you want to upload it to your channel, okay? You'll be able to do that, okay? So we do want to keep it going, and this is something we're going to try to stick with. But with that being said, I am good on my end. If no one else has anything further, we will end the hangout one last time. Any more questions? Sean, you have anything? Hey, I see you.
You got.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing blessed and fantastic. Yeah, I was actually trying to get your attention. I was like,
Okay.
I wanted to share, but.
How you doing today?
I'm blessed. Thank you so much. Hey, cousin, how you doing, Michael?
Hey, how's it going, bro?
Fantastic. So yeah, Miss Pandora, I just wanted to know as far as if I can just share like just real quick as far as on how I got to this point. Just real quick.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to go ahead and make this real short because I can be pretty long with it, but here's the short version. I was on a webinar last week. For those that don't know me, my name is Sean White. Originally from New York City as well, so friends, I definitely ID with you with that. And also spent some time in Miami, Florida as well. And I'm currently living in Atlanta, Georgia, so I've been here for about 3 years. My background experience is that pretty much a jack of all trades. Did a little bit of everything: sales, customer service, construction, you name it, done it. Okay, I've done a little bit of everything. I've been now as far as an online marketing entrepreneur for about 3 years, so I'm still fairly new. And I'm in the direct mailing industry already, so a lot of things that Miss Pandora was talking about, I totally ID with already. Fast forward, what brought me here is that how I was introduced to 30 Day Success is that one of my team members, which is my sponsor, Thomas Brimley, he actually introduced us to me. So we had a conversation, and he said, "Hey, Sean, I know the kind of person you are, and I know you're about integrity. I know you're about helping people. I really want you to go ahead and take a real hard look at this." So he sent me some information, and me and him was talking about it, and I looked it over, and I said, "Wow, you know what? This is something that is like powerful." It really caught my attention. And from that point forward, as far as that, I joined, and I'm gonna tell you something. This is something that I'm very super excited about, and this is something in which that I recommend to anybody. So I plan on not only doing this, but also incorporating this as far as my other direct mailing organization. So for those that's actually on here and they're listening, I highly recommend for you to take full advantage of this and take this seriously, because this is life-changing income and a life-changing opportunity. But action is most certainly required. And that's it. Thank you.
All right.
Awesome. Nice. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. France, was it something you were trying to say earlier? Or you good?
Well, there was was there supposed to be a call at 8:30 by the company, or is it just for prospects?
You mean this one?
8:30. I thought it was 8:30. I saw it on the paperwork.
This is the only one that we've got here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, anyway, with that being said, that's all I have for tonight. Micah, do you have anything?
Oh yeah, one thing like me and you talked about earlier today, and this is what I'm starting to work on. I am going to start on a sort of a training portal for our team, so everyone can go to a central location and get, it sort of be a membership site, and I'm going to build a funnel out that will be offered to everyone for the people that wanna do something online. we're gonna have some things in place to where it will make it very easy to use. You know, it'll be a done for you squeeze page. I mean, the whole nine. So it's gonna take me a little bit to put it together, but over the course of the next month, I will be working diligently to get this thing up. So we all will have something powerful to attract our new teammates with. But other than that, that's about all that I have for tonight.
Okay. Well, I'm going to close out with, again, this right here, guys, you know, because I know other people be watching. This right here is the money, as they say, the money's in the list online. The money's when you mail this out to the list companies that we give you, this closes everybody out. Right here, we've got 6 levels of income coming in from anywhere from $89 up to $12,500. So they're going to be adding another level to this, guys. But you're looking at commissions from $30 right now up to $6,000. Not to mention the indirect sales you're going to make from your team that's going to come to you, and the money that's just going to land in your lap for people that's not qualified at those other levels. But one thing I want to bring home with this company, what I was excited about, is they allow everybody still to receive a commission. Okay, even what doesn't matter what level you're at, even if someone comes in at a higher level, they're going to pay you at the level that you're at. Okay, so if you're at level 2 and someone comes in at level 3, level 2 pays $100. So the person that, say your sponsor, if they're at level 3, they're going to get that $400 commission. You're still going to get 100, they'll get 400, and then, you know, the company will get the rest. Because remember, it's 3 people that's getting paid off of whatever someone joins at. If someone comes in for $1,000, then your sponsor gets, you know, if they're qualified, the 400, then their sponsor gets 200, and the company gets the rest. So it's always 3 people, so you're always getting paid. That's what I like about it, because I know there's a lot of other opportunities I'm a part of. If you're not at those levels, guys, you lose the whole sale.
Yes.
Entirely. It's like until you upgrade, they're just going to keep passing up and passing up and passing up. So that's what also brought me to this, because I know, you know, people out here working, you know, they're mailing, and, you know, and then for them just to see all the money go up, you know, that's pretty tough. So that's why I know this is a win-win. That's why I'm like, this is a win-win. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So that's all I want to say about that, because that excites me every time I think about it, because I even experienced it myself. You know, you may have heard this before, and then I'm going to close out. A gentleman was at level 2. Okay. He introduced this to someone. That's why you got to be careful. That's a go-getter. You know, they saw it. As soon as they saw the letter, they were like, hey, I'm in. I'm coming in at level 3. He was like, whoa, hold on. I'm at 2. They were like, hey, I'm going. Forget that. I'm going. So they immediately emailed the company to find out, how do I get, you know, what do I need to send in? You know, and the company sent the information. I was at level 3. So that person that was at level 2 got $100, and that 400 landed in my lap. I didn't know that person. I didn't advertise to them. So that's how powerful this program is. Okay. So think about that, you know, and think about just positioning yourself, you know, to maximize that, because it could happen at any point in time. And the other thing is, I know everybody's waiting on the 200 letters to go out from the company, guys. They've got that new letter coming out. So I think they're kind of waiting now until they get that letter out, which is really a good thing, because it's going to have the new testimony of the lady that's 78 years old, with her picture and her whole testimony on it. So I think that's even going to close more sales for us. So it's going to be the latest and greatest updated letter, and then those things will go out. Okay. So again, don't wait on the company. Do your own mailings. Okay. And whenever that happens, that's just going to be gravy. All right. So that's all I've got for you guys tonight. And I look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday. And thank you so much for spending this time with us. Okay. Anything else? Are we good?
I think we're good.
Awesome
right,
leadership.
Guys. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. And we'll see you next Sunday. You guys have a great week.
Have a great week, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Good night.
Good night.